question is to you. In the movie, in the trailer, we see that you have this problem called dysphagia while you're not talking, while trying to speak and all. How was that for you to enact and do something like that? Because it's quite difficult to even there. In the entire trailer launch, we see that that you are having difficulty in speaking and all, and at the same time, you are known as liquor.
You used a complicated word. I called it stammer. If it's the same thing, it's okay.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So I have a stammer in the film for sure, and that's what made this. It added a whole different layer of humor and an incapacity of like somebody who's so strong and he's like visually and like he's so strong and he can fight 100 people but can't even get an "I love you" out of his mouth. What is his life and how does he do the things he want to do and be successful? So it was a very interesting layer. It was very hard the first 2-3 days. It was really hard, but then once we got it, I just had fun with it and I love it.
Puri sir, my question is to you that you said that you have always been a fan of Masala cinema and you were inspired by Amitabh Bachchan and Dharmendra sir. And we remember clearly you made Buddha Hoga Tera Baap, and it came that tagline, we would love to see Bachchan sir always like this way. So for Liger, are there any movies of Bachchan, of Dharmendra sir, of any Masala films that you took any kind of inspiration for any scene in particular?
No, not like that. This is completely different story. I didn't pick up anything from the previous movies. It's an action drama. Liger is in it. A love story, and I don't call it as a sport movie, but the MMA is in the backdrop only. Pakka commercial movie there. You'll enjoy the movie.
And Vijay, one question for you also.
Yes, sir.
While facing Mike Tyson, we know that man still at this stage can knock out anybody in one punch itself. Any fear, any anxiety? What were the butterflies?
My mom was very worried. She texted everyone in the...
She would call me, like before we went to the US for the shoot, his mom would just, Mike Tyson, Amma, be careful, Amma, please. She calls him Chinnu. So, my Chinnu, my Chinnu, you please take care of my Chinnu. She called millions of times, and once we started shooting, I sent her a video of how they were chilling together, laughing together, like as though they are like bachpan ke dost, Mike Tyson and Vijay. Then she's like, okay, fine.
She definitely did like lots of pujas and put lots of vibhuti and kumkum on me and sent me. I still got punched though in the shoot, but I'm alive and sitting here and answering questions, so I guess it kind of worked, her puja.
I have a question for Vijay. I have something to say. Actually, there's somebody who asked you a question about South and North, and you said that you want to see a day when there would be no divide. Honestly, even if you go on Wikipedia today, I know everybody's going to say that you're saying it to everybody, but if you go on Wikipedia today, you are an Indian film actor only who primarily works in different language films. You are not a South Indian actor anymore. Nobody is actually, not even a Bollywood film actor. So there is a change in perception. The acceptance that you have towards the trailer shows it for you, Ananya, and the entire team. How do you take this love? Do you feel that the audience doesn't feel that way actually anymore?
I saw that the audience were giving me lots of love for films that I was making in Telugu. They were watching Arjun Reddy on Amazon and showering love. They were watching Dear Comrade on YouTube, dubbed in Hindi, which I don't even approve of the dubbing, and still showing so much love. And they were showing films of mine that did terribly in my own language. They were showing love. So it's like, it's about time I did something in their language, man. When there is this amount of love coming, you need to take 10 steps towards them and make cinema when they're enjoying you and giving you this love. So it did give motivation to do this film, and it's great that that on Wikipedia I'm called an Indian actor, and yeah,